People's Church of the Harvest Church of God in Christ 2019 Black History Series. Superintendent Michael Eady, Senior Pastor, Elder Ephraim Eady, Pastor. Each Sunday during the month of February, we will provide Black history facts informing you of an issue or issues affecting the Black communities at large, an event, or a personality or personalities who have contributed or continue to contribute to the stability, uplifting, and expansion of Black people, Black economics, and Black business at large. It is our hope that you will find these next few weeks to be inspiring to the point that you will be moved to act. Since we have very important elections coming up in the coming weeks, Pastor Eady, a very civic-minded spiritual leader, wants each of us to have knowledge regarding our history as a people who at one time were not considered citizens, had no right to vote, but now throughout the course of history have a right to vote. We want each of you to exercise your right to vote. Did you know that only white men were considered citizens in the United States? They had all the power and authority that were exercised over all other people. It was not until the ratification of the 14th Amendment in 1868 that Black men were recognized as citizens. And in 1870, the 15th Amendment was ratified and gave Black men the right to vote. Women, we were not yet even considered or recognized as citizens and were not given the right to vote until the 20th century when the 19th Amendment was ratified and guaranteed all women the right to vote. Despite having the right to vote, many Black voters in the South were disenfranchised and denied their right to vote. As you can see, in 1965, Black people were still being subjected to literacy tests and poll taxes that they had to perform or pay prior to them being able to vote. Not to mention the many lives that were lost fighting for this very right. In 1965, the Voting Rights Act of 1965 was signed into law by President Lyndon B. Johnson. And this act was supposed to serve as one that would overcome the legal barriers at the state and local levels that prevented Black people from exercising their right to vote as guaranteed under the 15th Amendment to the United States Constitution. Know your Black history because it really does matter. The trivia questions for this week are: 1. Who was the first Black person to vote under the authorization of the 15th Amendment? And 2. Who was the first Black person to ever sit in the United States Congress when he was elected to the United States Senate? I'll give you some time to think about that. It's vitally important for us to understand where we came from and the struggle that helped us to get here. It's your right. Please vote every time there is an opportunity to vote. Remember, your Black history really does matter. Thank you.